Well, I haven't seen this series in a long while. Well, let's talk about it really quick. Hello everyone, the 25th Genius is back with another Webtoon review. Well, I've actually reviewed this series, but I'm trying to keep a promise to myself that I will review these series again. I don't think that's going to work because I'm lazy, but it is what it is. So let's get into it. Today we're going to be talking about the Wendybird, and the reason why we're talking about this is because it became a greenlit series on Webtoons and they finally decided to release it. Now this wasn't the series that I was actually waiting on, and I don't know why they're keeping me from like the best series in this entire platform, but oh well, we just have to deal with this anyway. If you like these videos and what I do, make sure you leave a like and a subscribe and spread the channel. Please just help me out. Thank you. Let's get into this video. So the Wendybird, what is it about? Before I review that, let's talk about where it came from. It came from a campaign called Webtoon Greenlight, which basically was an activity and a campaign for a lot of small creators to basically get their spot in Webtoons originals. So basically it was a bunch of series, and if any series got like a bunch of likes, then they will be considered a Webtoon original and the creators would have to prepare and all that other stuff. And the topic of the story was basically they were retelling a story that has been retold since the time of old. So Spells from Hell, I don't know where Spells of Hell got their story from. Too lazy to find out, figure it out. But Wendybird comes from the point of Peter Pan. And it basically follows, of these girls, and they're basically going through the same courses as basically Peter Pan. And it's girls, and they're the captain's hot, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's pretty simple. This series is not really bad. It was actually very enjoyable. It's just that as a person who has read Peter Pan, who's watched Disney, it's kind of really hard to make an alternate telling without making it seem like much of the original. What I'm saying is that the series felt a little too of the same for me, and that's not the fault of the series itself. It's just that when you pick something that has been retold for a long time through different facets and through other forms of media, it's very hard to really put your own spin on it. Now, another series did do a good job with that, and I hope that series gets revealed, and I will talk about it in comparison to these two series together. But the Wendybird wasn't really a terrible series. It's just, again, it felt too similar to me, like Peter Pan, and it was very easy for me to tell that it was Peter Pan. Now, with that being said, if it didn't feel like that, or it wasn't so obvious about it, I think it would be a Class A series. But the fact that it is very similar and it's very obvious to the depiction of Peter Pan, it kind of, I don't know, it kind of just loses a lot of power as if it just would have kept it as a secret hidden. Basically, this story follows our 17-year-old young character by the name of Wendy Darling. And, she's basically, is this taking place in like the old times, especially in which, I don't want to say it like this, but the role of women was a little different than it is in the year of 2020. And she basically is a very unique human being. She's very courageous, she wants adventure, she's very daring, and her parents really don't like that and would like her to be a proper lady. But when she's given the opportunity to go to another place in which she can be herself, she actually really does take that opportunity. Now, another good thing about this series, honestly, is the fact of the main character. And I'm really a big fan of characters who are basically very unique and very different, because it adds more layers. And in addition to really trying to understand the true plot of a series, you also are trying to understand that character. So the series does a good job in its characters and how it introduces them. Again, I just feel that this is, again, extremely similar to something that everyone pretty much in America especially has already read, and so you don't really have that much power, and people are really waiting at how you're going to make it original. And I feel that it's just missing just a few steps to being it's actually on Webtoon. Is it a good Webtoon? I think it's good. It's just me being the bias that I am. It was just not the series that I was waiting to see. But again, I would definitely do give this a read. Check it out and see how it likes to your fancy. If you like Peter Pan and if you like really strong, powerful main female leads, this is definitely the Webtoon for you. If you don't like Peter Pan, then I shouldn't have to tell you, just don't read this Webtoon series. And that is my review. Let me know what you think about the Wendybird. Let me know what you think about Webtoon Greenlight. Just anything in general, that would be really helpful to me to making better videos and better content. If you like these videos and what I do, make sure you give a like and subscribe. I thank you for watching and listening. I'll see you next time.